RV overnight in Mission Bay say they've received thousands of dollars in parking tickets. Hear from SDPD coming up.
One organization looking to ease some stress military families are dealing with the ongoing government shutdown by providing a warm meal.
1 year after clearing San Diego's biggest riverbed encampment, is the progress holding or have the tents returned?
Our state of mind is pretty crystal clear of why we are here.
A final push to urge Californians to get out and vote ahead of the special election for Prop 50.
First a racetrack, then a ramp, and an upgraded van. We've got the feel-good follow-up for Eddie Garcia.
CBS 8 News live at 6 starts right now. RV owners say they are racking up thousands of dollars in parking tickets for parking overnight in Mission Bay. Tonight, the people living in those RVs tell us they have nowhere else to go. Good evening, and thanks for joining us tonight. I'm Steve Price.
And I'm Anna Laurel. It's an issue we've been following for months now. CBS 8's Alex Cheney is live in Mission Bay for us. Alex, you spoke with a woman who says she wishes police would work with them.
Yeah, that's right. I spoke to a lot of these RV owners out here in the Mission Bay parking lot today, and you really just got the sense of stress that all these parking tickets are putting on them as they try to find a place to park their RV, but those tickets just keep piling up.
I got $3,000 worth of tickets.
Susie Lomack parks her RV and van in Mission Bay every day and has received thousands of dollars in tickets since enforcement began on July 2nd.
When they do that with tickets, that takes away from my food.
The oversized vehicle ordinance prevents vehicles such as RVs and non-motorized trailers 27 feet long or 7 feet high from parking along certain areas in the city of San Diego between 2 and 6 a.m. The ticket costs $173.
There's going to be some level of enforcement for some people that are not going to do it, because we need other people to be able to access the beach, but there also is going to be a level of compassion.
There's a new lot specifically for RVs.
Before ticketing, SDPD is giving people living in their vehicles the option to go to one of the city's safe parking lots, including H Barracks, that has bathrooms, mental health services, and a homeless outreach program. The city is allowed to give out OVO tickets if the H lot isn't full.
And then hopefully move out of that cycle of homelessness where they're living in their motorhome down on the beach.
Alrighty.
Back at Mission Bay, Susie told us when she's going to stop parking her car in the lot.
Yeah, if I hit the lottery, I need money.
And there's a rally planned for tomorrow in the South Shores parking lot as they're going to be protesting against those tickets from SDPD. I'm Alex Cheney, CBS 8 News.
We've got breaking news just into the newsroom. A suspect is now in custody for the shooting deaths of 2 teenage boys at a house party in Chula Vista. Police say they arrested 18-year-old David Garcia at his home in National City around 1:30 today. He was booked into county jail on murder charges. The shooting happened on Halloween night on Judson Way just off Prospect. Police say there was some sort of argument before the shooting. 15-year-old Kane Roldan and 17-year-old Elias Yanez were hit and taken to UCSD Medical Center, where they both later died. Investigators say they're not looking for anyone else, but they're still asking for any witnesses to come forward.
Again, attended by so many people, and from what we're even seeing in videos, and thankfully people are starting to submit those things, it's going to take us a bit to determine exactly why this occurred.
Chula Vista police still ask anyone with any video from the night of the party to send it to investigators. They can be submitted anonymously through Crime Stoppers. A driver accused of hitting a 12-year-old boy with his car and then taking off last month was in court today facing a judge who reprimanded him for a pattern of reckless behavior. Danny Corcus was charged with evading police twice before last month's hit and run in El Cajon. Prosecutors say his family urged him to turn himself in, but Corcus denied driving, claiming he loaned the car out. But surveillance footage from his parents' smoke shop contradicts that story. Corcus pleaded not guilty and is being held on $1.5 million bail.
The Trump administration says it will partially fund the federal food assistance program known as SNAP following two rulings from federal judges. Now, normally funding for SNAP costs about $8 billion a month, but there is only a little more than $4.5 billion available in the contingency fund. So as a result, there will only be partial benefits this month. Nearly 400,000 San Diegans rely on SNAP, and what's not clear right now is how November benefits will be divvied up or how soon recipients will get their benefits. Active service members and their families are getting some extra help tonight as the shutdown continues. Liberty Military Housing is hosting a nightly drive-through this week, giving meals to hundreds of families who live within Liberty's communities across San Diego. CBS 8's Steffi Roche joins us now live from the first night of the event. And Steffi, what are the families getting out there?
Yeah, Steve. Well, the event is definitely winding down right now. Just a few minutes ago, there was a huge line of cars. The event is set to end at 6 o'clock. We just saw a car leave a minute ago, but there's still some bags over there. And families who attended tonight, they received a dinner for 4 people, plus a patriotic-themed dessert. And it's expected that 250 families will be served each night throughout the week. Families can sign up through a lottery, and when selected, they will visit the meal drive-through located at Liberty's community service offices. The organization says that food insecurity is a particularly pervasive issue within the military community, with 1 in 6 military families facing a lack of access to adequate food, and approximately 15% report relying on food stamps and/or SNAP benefits. And with the ongoing government shutdown, I talked to one military spouse in attendance tonight who says this event helps ease some of their stress.
Putting dinner on the table for all of us tonight and giving us, that together time that we really need and be together as a family. So I think it's really important giving us that hope and then that time together as a family by eating dinner together.
And as I said, it looks like tonight's event just wrapped up a few minutes ago, but this event will be running each night until Friday of this week, and it'll start at 5 and end at 6 each night. For now, reporting live in San Diego, I'm Steffi Roche, CBS 8.
All right, Steffi, thank you. Operations at San Diego International Airport are mostly back to normal today after more than 300 flight delays yesterday. The FAA blames yesterday's delays, about 1 hour, on staffing issues tied to the government shutdown. As of tonight, the airport had a little more than 50 delays. Travelers are still urged to arrive 2 hours early and check flight status before heading to the airport. Okay, Election Day is tomorrow, and Prop 50 is front and center here in California.
The ballot measure aims to redraw congressional districts, and it has sparked strong opinions on both sides of the debate. CBS 8's State Matters political reporter Jenny Ha has more on the final push to urge people to get out and vote.
Republicans and Democrats statewide have been campaigning nonstop these past few months. Now it's all up to the voters.
They poked the bear, and the bear is poking back.
Over the weekend and into Monday, Governor Gavin Newsom surrounded by prominent Democratic leaders as part of his final Yes on 50 push.
We're going to win, and we're going to win big. Yes on 50!
Democrats displaying an already celebratory mood, congratulating the governor in leading the fight against Texas, the first to announce new congressional maps to give Republicans an advantage in the 2026 midterms, as requested by President Donald Trump.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, everybody, for being here. I appreciate it. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
With the bigger message of standing up to Trump.
Prop 50 is not about drawing lines on a map. It is about holding the line to what makes us who we are.
Republicans and the no side say they aren't giving up yet.
Make sure that you vote no on Prop 50 and get it in today.
We're not taking a moment to rest. We're not patting ourselves on the back.
Matt Schupp with the California Republican Party acknowledges it's typically an uphill battle for Republicans in California. Schupp says the party is still door knocking, sending out mailers, phone banking, and uploading digital ads.
You don't see them arguing how great their maps are or how this is all these things. All they're saying is Donald Trump is bad.
Fair maps mean fair slices. Vote no on Prop 50.
According to the Political Data Incorporated ballot tracker, 26% of ballots have been returned and counted as of Sunday, with 52% of those returns from Democrats and 27% from Republicans. Jenny He, CBS 8.
A federal judge has dismissed a lawsuit filed by Republican Representative Darrell Issa and a Texas congressman that aimed to challenge Prop 50. That suit claimed the measure is unconstitutional, but the judge ruled the congressman failed to show that they'd be harmed if the new maps are approved, saying loss of political power is not grounds to sue. A first-of-its-kind test in the U.S. now being offered by UC San Diego Health.
We've got those details still ahead. Plus, 1 year after the city of San Diego cleared a homeless encampment where nearly 100 people lived, we head back to the area to see what's changed.
And if you woke up feeling tired today, it likely was not due to yesterday's time change. We'll tell you what doctors say that fatigue could hint at.
And it's going to start to feel like fall around here with temperatures sliding as we go into the middle of the week. Deepening of the marine layer, we could see some patchy drizzle and also dealing with some fog in spots. We'll get to all the details after the break.